Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kadash. Double honor and praise to the apostle elders of GMS who taught me this truth. And peace and blessings to the Akim that has a life daily, pushing this truth with sincerity. And to the Aquaf listen learners, Shalom. Once again, my name is Einan with GMS Detroit Bobcat. I pray this video will be edifying to the hopeful elect. And with that said, this video is about Yahweh, who the world in it calls God. He only loved Israel, and I see multiple scriptures in here that backs that up. That he only dealing with the children of Israel. You know, when Yahweh Shai returns, who the world in it called Jesus Christ, when he returns, he's coming for the elect, the 1/3 and the elect of Israel. He's not coming for the heathens, the wicked, the 3 parts of men, the other 3 parts of men, he ain't coming for the other 2 parts. He only coming for the house of Israel. That he only coming for the elect and the 1/3. And with that said, my first scripture is Exodus 19:5. Now, therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a particular treasure unto me above all the people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, a holy nation. And when they go to that word holy, it means set apart. We were set apart from the other nations. We ain't like the other nations at all. Period. Whatsoever. And these are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. And who's that spoke these words unto him? Moses, the lawgiver. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people and laid before their faces these words which Yahweh commanded him. And he commanded him to speak these words unto the children of Israel, not to the Hamites, not to the Ishmaelites, not to the Japhetic people, not to the Edomites, not to Elam, to Israel. This book is for Israel. This is our book. This is our history. It was written by us and for us. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. So Israel was set apart. They are special people above all the people upon the face of the earth. All you other nations are beneath us. You're not even can compare close to us. Come close to us. How the Most High compares us unto you. And when we go to that word holy, it's Qadash, and sacred, holy one, set apart. We will set apart from all you nations. Set us apart from the wicked. We ain't like none of you. And here go another one. Saints. And I got scripture saying that Israel are the saints. The Pope, whoever the fucking Pope name is, he can't make you a saint. Only Israel, the children of Israel are the saints of this book, And of that, we have the elect, the 144,000, the chosen select number that we know that's going to be delivered of all Israel. And then we have the 1/3 that's going to be delivered also. Hey, this thing ain't that hard, man. It's not that hard, man. The ultimate separator of the nations was the Most High. He separated the nations on the Tower of Babel when he gave them different languages. He divided the nations then. Matter of fact, this Deuteronomy 32 and 8, when the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, and when he separated the sons of Adam and set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For Yahweh portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So, I don't see how, but you wacky-tacky Christians still try to get yourself up in there thinking that y'all can get in because y'all that Gentile thing. But, you can't be a part of something that you was never part of from the beginning. You just can't come get yourself up in here when you was never part of it from the jump. It don't work like that. This thing is for us Israelites only. And I'm gonna prove it with even more scriptures from this book. And this is 2 Chronicles 17 and 14. If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sins and I will heal their land. And who's his people? The children of Israel. It say over and over again, Israel is his people. Come on. We was a people before a place. So that place over there in that land over there where the small hatters at, that just because you in that land don't make you the people of this book. This is Psalms 33 and 12. Blessed is the nation who Yahweh is the power, and the people whom he have chosen for his own inheritance. He chosen the children of Israel for his inheritance, for himself. Let's get to the next scripture. This is Psalms 105 and 6. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, yea, children of Jacob, his chosen. And from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, out of the house of Jacob, it was Ishmael. No, it was out of the house of Isaac. It was Ishmael and Jacob. No, Ishmael. Yep. No. Yep. Ishmael and Jacob. Nope. No, out of the house of Abraham was Ishmael and Jacob, and he chose Isaac. The Saki is out of the house of Abraham was Ishmael and Isaac. He chose Isaac, not Ishmael, and out of Isaac it was Jacob. The 12 tribe of Israel came out of them. Slakia. The breakdown is in Revelations, the 9th chapter. No, Romans, the 9th chapter. And you never hear a sermon about that because that lets you know who the Most High chose from the jump. And I'm gonna do a scripture. I'm gonna do a video on it. Romans the 9th chapter coming next. You know, um, I pray that it be edifying. But hey, let's get this one in. More scriptures how the Most High chose Israel to be his people. You know, it ain't about how you feel or what you think. Hey, it's about what the Most High chose. Hey, out of everything in this world, just like you have your favorites, he got his favorite, and Israel is his favorite of all the people. This is Psalms 148 and 14. He exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And hey, the people of Israel, the only people that's near to him, close to him. Hey, none of you heathen nations are close to him like us. You know, none of you. You know, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, Israelite foreigners scattered abroad to four corners of the whole earth. Hey, we have Israelites that look like so-called white men, but they family lineage go back to the house of Israel. You know, we ain't saying you gotta be all black, you gotta be all brown. No, we ain't saying that because me myself, I'm not black, I'm brown. You know, I'm from the tribe of Judah. You know, I never met a so-called altogether black man. I met different shades of brown men, but never a so-called black man. You know, and this is Isaiah 14 and 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And this is future prophecy from Isaiah. And this talking about when Yahweh shall return, hey, the Most High is going to set Israel in their own land. It ain't going to be no Balfour document, you know. It ain't going to be the UK, the United Nations, or the EU bringing us back into that land. It's going to be the Most High sending the Yahweh shine the angels doing it. It's going to be divine intervention. And strangers shall be joined unto them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Israel. And those strangers are the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad the four corners of the whole earth. You know, hey, this is future prophecy. And this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for a future prophecy of this event to be fulfilled. But first, we have to wait for the MOTB to be fulfilled. Before that, Jacob's trouble, and Slovakia, famine of the word, and World War III. Yeah. Hey, let's just get the next scripture. How the Most High preferred Israel above all the people, and this is Isaiah 40 and 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh the hour of every little thing. And the Most High consider you nations less than nothing. Matter of fact, I keep reading. Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beasts thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All the nations before him are as nothing; they are counted to him less than nothing, and vanity. And when you are counted as less than nothing, shit have more value than you. You know, at least shit I could repurpose it and turn it into manure, and I could grow. I could use it as fertilizer. But when you less than nothing, hey, you have no value unto the Most High. You just a bit player. You know, hey, you're not important unto the Most High. Put it that way. As a matter of fact, the scripture that backs that up is this one. And this is Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam, whom also thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. And the people whom thou hast chosen, and the people also whom thou hast chosen, the people whom also he has chosen is the Israelites. You know, that's it. You know, he ain't chosen no other nation. And after this, I have spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou made the world for our sake. He didn't make the world for everybody. He made the world for the children of Israel. And as for the other people, which also come from Adam, thou hast said they are nothing but like unto spittle. Hey, you like spit? Like spit. As liking the abundance of them that of them into a drop that falleth from a vessel. Now, O Yahweh, behold these heathens which which have ever been reputed as nothing, has begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, the children of Israel, his firstborn, his fervent lover, thy only begotten, thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. And if the world was made for our sake, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? And soon, this right here is going to come to an end. Because when Yahushua comes, he's going to take all you kingdoms down and set up the children of Israel. And all you heathens going to be subject unto us. Y'all going to be slaves unto us. You know, let's go back to Isaiah 14:1. Because hey, this is future prophecy. Well, let's Isaiah 14:1. Yahweh have mercy on Jacob, and yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and strangers shall be joined to them, and them should join to them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Israel. And I told you, those strangers are Israelite foreigners scattered abroad. You know, and the people shall take them and bring them into their place. Who is them? Let's keep reading. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captive, who captive they were. If you just like that video where brother was talking about Jake was talking about Jumpman and there's getting spiritual powers. Hey, if you ain't did nothing to us, you ain't got no problem. But this scripture say, they should take them captive, who captive they were, and they should rule over their possessors. And Isaiah 33:1. When you cease to spoil, they should man, you know, that's another video, but it's coming back to you. You know, we gonna get our hands on you when Yahushua and the angels establish the kingdom for Israel. You know, this is Isaiah 54:4. For Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, my elect. Hey, that's key on that word elect, because I'm gonna end it talking about the elect, because we know who the elect is. In Isaiah, no, Isaiah 47. Let me go to it. Isaiah 47. No, this is another one. This is another good one. This is Isaiah 47:19. He shows his words unto Jacob and his statutes and judgment unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And that's another one. You know, that's another nail in the coffin. Most High saying that Israel is his people. Hey, he gave the law, statutes, commandments unto Israel. You know, hey, this is Jacob for Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, my elect. I have called thee by name, and have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. And I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no power with me, and we have the only power out there. You know, we have the only divine entity. Y'all don't have a divine entity like ours. Y'all don't have nothing but idols. You know, we have the all living power. You know, and the self-existing one. You know, that's our power. You know, you don't have nothing. And that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me, for I am Yahweh and there is none else. Hey, that's our power. Hey, you don't have nothing. And he's going to establish everything for our sake. Hey, you should have never touched the apple of his eye. You should never mess with us, you know? But hey, you nations had to. Y'all had to do y'all thing, and hey, the Most High is gonna set up his thing. He set a trick bag for you. This is Jeremiah 51:19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Israel is the rod of his inheritance, and Yahweh of hosts, and that's the Lord of armies is his name. And soon, he's going to turn us from these weak worms that we are, not be able to do anything against you. He's going to turn us from that to for my battle axe and weapons of war. He's going to turn us from worms into his weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. Hey, that's coming soon. Man, let's go to another scripture on how the Most High love Israel. How we are his people. None else. This is Ezekiel 2:5. And say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, in the day when I choose Israel and lift up my hand unto the seed of the house of Jacob, and made myself known unto them in the land of Egypt. And when I lift up my hand unto them, saying, I am Yahweh, your God. Hey, you don't have a God, you have an idol. He's our God, the children of Israel. You know, you don't have nothing. You know, you don't have anything. Matter of fact, let me do this again. Nope, I don't want that. I want this. Slakia. Had a little a disruption, but we're getting right back on it. This is Joel. This is Joel Slakia. This is Joel 2. Oh yeah. Joel 2 and 27. Slakia. And ye should know I am in the midst of Israel. I am Yahweh, your power, and none else. And my people should never be ashamed. Hey, he's the God of the children of Israel, not the God of the world. You know, let me get a few more. Try to make this quick before we get, another disruption like this. This is Amos 2 and 3. For only this is now I'm gonna start at 1. Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I have brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, Only you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. And he only knew the children of Israel. He don't ever dealt with none of you heathen nations. You know, this is Ecclesiasticus 17 and 17 through 18. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set rulers over every people. But Israel is Yahweh's portion, whom being his firstborn, he nourished with discipline. How he nourished us with discipline? He gave us the law, statutes, commandments. And when we didn't do what we were supposed to do, he sent us in captivity over and over again. And we ain't going in captivity ever again. And giving him the light of his love, don't not forsake him. Whom being his firstborn, he nourished with discipline. We are the his chosen people. Get that straight. All men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. Adam wasn't like them. Adam was different. He was a different man than all the other men of the world. And out of Adam, how different he was. His chosen line, they was different from all the other men of the world. Matter of fact, I think it's Ezekiel 31. Talk about how Adam was different. Ezekiel 31 and yeah, I know it's in Ezekiel 31. This is Baruch 2 and 35. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people out of Israel, out of the land of out of Israel, out of the land, and that I have given them. When we go back in that land, we ain't going back out. Y'all gonna come in as paying tribute unto us, because y'all gonna be bringing your substance unto us. And like I say, the Most High have His favorites, Like you have your favorite team or favorite flower or favorite whatever food you like to eat. Hey, the Most High have His favorite that He like, And here go a few things that He like, and and this is Second Ezra 5:27. And I said, "O Yahweh bears rule over every wood of the earth, and of the trees thereof, thou hast chosen thee only one vine. And of all the lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit." And let's go back up here. And all the trees thou hast chosen only one vine, and that vine is the olive tree that the Most High loves. All the trees, the olive tree, and the vine is the grape. That's the Most High favorite vine, and of all the flowers thereof, one lily, and all of the whole lands of the world thou hast chosen thee one pit, and that's the land of Israel. And all the depths of the sea thou hast filled one river, that's the river Jordan. And of all the buildings, all the built cities thou hast hollowed Zion unto thyself, that's Jerusalem. And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove, and the dove is his favorite bird. And of all the cattle, thou hast provided thee one sheep, and of the all the cattle and all the oxen and everything that was ever made. Hey, the sheep is his favorite beast. And among the multitude of the people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, and thou givest the law, and that is approved of all. And this people right here that this scripture is talking about is the children of Israel. It's not that hard, you know. And soon, hey, payback is coming real soon, and 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 I just did this one, but the Most High made the world for our sake, the children of Israel. He didn't make the world for all of you. He made it for the children of Israel. You know, we are His firstborn. But thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only fervent lover, is given into their hands. We kept going into captivity over and over again. We was made slaves because we kept going off. But when Yahweh shall return, we ain't gonna be going off. We ain't gonna sin no more. We're gonna be perfect. We're gonna be all righteous. You know. Come on now, what's going on here? Oh well, we're gonna let that one go. Well, that's it. I'm gonna end it on. No, I'm gonna do it one more scripture. Oh my God, it's freezing up again.